Folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Sun Bowl Stadium in El Paso, Texas, the home field of the UTEP Miners. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Dogs will kick this deep to get us going. And the return starts 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And so UTEP's offense will have the football first here. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The Miners are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
And looking to throw now on first down. And is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Dogs will have to kick this away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fielded near the 20. Oh, and he's got some space here. And they finally grab a huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. The Miners' offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Checks this down to the running back. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered to this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down. And the Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. UTEP's offense is back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. There's the handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Back to throw again. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
Slides with the throw. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. And the Miners will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP. Now the all-important extra point.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passer very efficient and precise. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Harper. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught quickly. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm string that time. The Niners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
It's a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Niners! They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. Catches a football. He is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fighting him off. They can't get him to the ground. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Breaks an open space.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a
refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Miners' offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. He's past the marker and still going. Here he goes. He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UTEP.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Tough situation with the offense, 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. First down and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking tackles. They've got him behind the line. Great penetration by the defense. They finally get him down for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. UTEP's offense is back out there now. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes a quick grab. He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. And the Miners starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. There's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The shotgun running play call. this run, he's brought down to the 44.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Shotgun formation here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. He has first down yardage at the 46. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And he drops back in the gun. Caught by the receiver. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Hold. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle with the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And now the handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Following the incompletion, second and 10 from the 39. They'll hand it off. Powers through. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. Great connection there for 6 points.
Well, that's how you close a half up, and what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Miners offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Finds his target, and it's complete. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He finds his man. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The Miners with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still a tie ball game here in the third quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso.
And the Miners will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And that will give them the lead now.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. UTEP's offense is back out there now. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. First down, looking for more now. He stopped him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Quarterback operating an empty set. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal blocking back.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Now it's second down here. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal upcoming. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Niners.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's fourth down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it in the open. They tackle him all the way down at the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Running back with the football. Some hard running there through a tackle. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that was going nowhere.
The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And in the third quarter, this game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Gets some space around the 30. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And that catch is hauled in. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
35, UTEP, 28.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Miners' offense is back out on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Grabbed by the receiver. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. High completion sets up an important third down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Miners will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Makes a quick catch. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. A play action, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The tight end has got it, and he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold on.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Grab made by the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen.
Touchdown, UTEP. This quarterback on fire today. Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. He hands it off from the gun. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a 1st down, and they keep that clock moving.
Fights off a defender. Runs into the teeth of that defense. Picks up just a couple yards. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Look out, he's loose. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. UTEP's offense is back out there now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Catch hauled in here over the middle. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Finds his target. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
They finally get him down, but a big play to 46. The Miners looking to run some tempo here.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to throw again. This time it's complete. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Miners have 1st and 10 here. It's complete.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure. To their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Direct snap. A change of direction. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out with the 32.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. Way too much speed on that play.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Point after, up and good.
Georgia, 56. UTEP, 42.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Lee. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. 2 o'clock with the running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking.
Georgia.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
UTEP 42.
And it's field of returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. The receiver makes the catch. It's a nice game. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Quick throw, catch made. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attack.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. The Miners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Finds an open target on the left side. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Great cut. They whiff on him. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee.
is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So UTEP's offense will take the first swing of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to pass on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Miners are rolling down the field. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UTEP.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers' offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Got him downfield. Wide open spaces. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Auburn. The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is
nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Tigers! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
Awesome awareness by the D lineman on this play. He just can't do it any better. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get there and get the sack, so he slowed himself down, got his hands in the air, plucks it out of mid-air, keeps his balance, and takes it in for 6.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking to throw for it. Good timing on the quick out. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for space. It's Harper. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Under fire. Snagged out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the snap.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Makes the grab down the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Miners are marching down the field. Give to the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. You always hear, put it on the tight end's body, Jesse, but with this guy, you don't have to all the time.
No, he's got long arms, Reese, and he's athletic. I mean, this guy can jump. He can go vertical. He can go horizontal. That, my friend, was a stat. That was incredible.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the...
Touchdown, Miners! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down into the 37. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun. Give on the inside. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody.
Oh, he's got some space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Immediately fires to the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Hard running there. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
The Tigers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback keeper. Diving for the goal line, and the ball's knocked free. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The head coach's heart just skipped a beat. Looks like they were going in for the easy touchdown. When he puts it on the ground, everything's going bad. But Johnny on the spot. Somebody was paying attention, David, and he's able to hop on that ball for a touchdown.
And that's why you always keep competing. Coaches are going to harp on that all the time. Finish the play. You're never out of it. You don't know what's going to happen, and that's a perfect example. Ball gets on the ground. Offensive player now says, oh, crud, I got to jump on it. Jumps on the football and gets a touchdown.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So first down here as they go back to work. Toss sweep to the left. Finds a little space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Well, if you're going to have success running a toss play like that to the left, you've got to be able to seal the defense on the end of the line of scrimmage blocking. They did just that, and there was so much space for that ball carrier to go.
He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this game.
And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Perkins. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's caught. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Auburn lines up quickly.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Catch in the middle. It's Whitaker. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Using his legs, it's Whitaker. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Duggan. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
UTEP has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he goes out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Going right to work up top. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And you don't see this. The big defensive lineman. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Complete to the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Moving toward the end zone, and fumble! Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Ball security is so important. Turnovers lose you games, and this guy has put his team in some tough spots. He fumbled last week. He's fumbled again today.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gets it out fast. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Miners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Run the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's got him this time. Tripped up for the tackle.
It's so difficult when the QB gets outside the pocket because now it's not the first play anymore. It's the second play that hurts you. Once you see him and he starts to scramble, now receivers know they got to make the second effort. If they're on the sidelines, now they turn up the field. If they're running across the field from the other direction, they got to come back towards their quarterback. So it's not the first play anymore, it's the scramble play now.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. The quick out. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Miners have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll go back to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Miners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Miners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Right on the money. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They want to throw it. Got his man quickly. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Dixon. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Second down, they'll go to the air. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Crosses midfield. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the Plains.
The Miners will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be... Back, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Looking to throw, it's Perkins. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defensive coordinator was really pleased with his unit after registering 3 sacks last week. He wanted to add a few more wrinkles in their blitz packages to see if they could build on that in this game. So far, they hadn't gotten to the QB until that last play just now. Now let's find out if they can crank up the heat.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got a chance. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! And the route is on.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Miami.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harper.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Miners are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Caught near the sticks. It's Harper. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Using the quick game. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Touchdown, UTEP! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They were getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. From the gun, running back gets to give. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw, it's Perkins. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And that's a live ball. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground. Nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Auburn sends out the punting unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Complete to the wideout.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Harper. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Turning it on. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They've got it to a 2-possession game, but now going for the onside kick here in the 3rd quarter. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Perkins. Finds the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some...
He's loose at the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat, positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Brings it down on the right side. Open spaces. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Miners. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this This offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. First down. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 17.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Leaves it with the running back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. On the option. Now the pitch. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Bringing the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Auburn going to work with another first down. Here we go, here we go. Ready, go. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Mohanna. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Clemson is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 28 over Louisville. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. UTEP has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Lost a throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Third downs are a huge determining factor in winning and losing games, and what a great play by the defense that time. Going up against one of the best third down offenses in the entire country. Great job breaking on the ball and helping force the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the catch. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. And Auburn is ready to go back to... offense. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Perkins. Oh, they're after him! Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
On 30 short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now up 20 in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Harper. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a...
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. To the air, it's Perkins. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The offense has a 1st and 10 from their own 20. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Lost the fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Well, this has been a day to forget.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something. And
reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
Touchdown, UTEP.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Auburn offense. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement to the future defenses down the road in the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points.